Hi guys. Last day. Yep, it's the last day and I need to restart my game again. Yes. The wonders of a beta client needing to restart the game just because some things are not working. Oh well, I mean it's a beta client after all, so I'm not blaming them. I guess they can't hotfix this while beta is ongoing, else they would have hotfixed this long ago. But what to do? Is it working now? Yep, it is. Okay, let's see how the funny Somi VTuber works in 4K quality. Let's see. Hi. It's been a while since I brought this one up. Since I brought this thing out, huh? It's been quite a while. Hopefully it's not laggy. Is it laggy? I don't know. My stream is like quite I can't really open OBS right now. Well, I could. Yeah. Yeah, it works. Sort of. Thing is, right, if I use this while I'm playing some other games, it lags like crap. So, I don't know what the hell is happening here. Also, another reason for not using this VTuber model in the first 6 days is that I'm gonna allow other people to just take my streams and just, you know, mute me and voice over or voice over for their own thing. But nobody took my content, so it's all right in the end. All well goes well. Also, this thing just reset, which is PvP. Game official release? I don't know, bro. Ceiren server said that they set their iOS release date to 26th of October, which I've already taken annual leave for. If they're not gonna release it on the 26th, right? My annual leave is gonna be a waste, but oh well. Annual leave is never a waste. We'll see. Also, I found out what this button does, which is quite funny, actually. No, not this one. So, there is a second battlefield, right, for PvP. There's a second battlefield which allows you to, yeah, this one. You need 500 PvP points to even unlock it. So what this does, right, is that you unlock a second field, which is a second map rather. So what you can do in the second map is you can put your dolls there, but you can also freaking put turrets in it. I don't know what the fuck's Mica is smoking, so it is what it is. What the hell are you talking about, Nikki? Yeah, I mean, you've been here for the entire GFL2 beta, right? No, you weren't here for the entire thing. I think this is the first day. Yeah. Yeah, PvP, but it's basically they try to emulate Blue Archive's PvP, but failed spectacularly at it. So there's an attack team and a defense team. Defense team, I just leave whatever weakest doll I have as a defense team. An attack team, I can just attack anyone I want. So you can see that people are around my I'm around my rank range. This is the gold 5 basically. So how many ranks are there? I use League of Legends ranking names because it's funny. This is bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, master, grandmaster. It's literally set at the same thing as League of Legends. They have the same amount of ranks as League of Legends, so I'm gonna use the name. So I'm just gonna use the League of Legends names, yeah? So once you attain a certain rank, right, you get two things. You get things, right? You get things. So if you have a certain rank, you're gonna get stuff weekly. This is the weekly stuff, which is just PvP currency. You get stuff monthly, which is just gold and maybe gacha tickets. You can get gacha tickets when you're at what? Masters? No, not even Masters. Diamond. You get gacha tickets at Diamond, which is like, huh. Okay. Then when you rank up, you get you get premium currency, which is, huh. I mean, they tried to integrate Blue Archive / Princess Connect PvP, but then again, I don't think it works like that. That's the issue, right, with this. And since this current iteration of PvP is ass, people decided to just leave level 1 units out for easy farming. Or, you know, they can leave 2 units out. Oh, so this is the one I was talking about earlier. We found out that this second map has 3 slots here, right? So what the hell are these 3 slots for? Like I said, turrets. They can put down turrets here. And the thing are, these turrets are actually really good. So, defense advantage maybe? Who knows? But usually I don't target those guys. I just target these people that brought out one doll. Well, you're not gonna be forced to play PvP for roles, but the thing is, if you do PvP, you get passive income. And I'll show you guys another reason to play PvP in a sec after I'm done with my daily runs. Also, PvP in this iteration of the game, in Close Beta 3, is just basically XCOM 2 PvP. You know how horrible XCOM 2 AI is in the PvP situation. Unless you have, so here's the current iteration. You do auto mode, which gives you more points. 20% more points if you just leave them to auto. And yeah, you let the horrible AI fight with each other. That's yikes, you know. Oh, speaking of MP7, recently I've seen some NMDs made from MP7, MP7's GFL2 in-game model. So that's exciting to see NMD models pop up really. I think there is another one in Pixiv, which is another nice thing about MP7. I think it's using a 3D model in-game to do if you get what I mean. Yeah, I think the one in Pixiv is quite recent, so you just need to look at you just need to find it a little bit. It's literally, I think it is the in-game model of MP7 doing a suck basically. Just look at it. Yeah, there's 2 arenas for PvP. This is the basic arena. There's another one that you need points to unlock. So I assume most people don't have it unlocked yet. But even myself, I have not unlocked it yet because I've not been throwing premium currency into playing PvP, you see. There's not much point to throw premium currency to reset rounds to do PvP. I'm not gonna be a whale and just whale my way to winning PvP, you know. Yeah, the clothing layer is separate from the model, so I'm waiting for more spicy content from the 3D model people. Well, not technically 2 types of PvP, it's just 2 different maps. One map is this basic one, the other map allows you to deploy turrets there. I would say it's more annoying than XCOM 2's advent turrets. You know how those advent turrets are in the high ground and everything, and has 4 or 5 armor and shit? These ones don't have 4 or 5 armor, they don't have as much HP, but they do debuff your units if the turret hits it. So it's more annoying. Yeah? There you go, Slasher, thank you. Good. Okay. Speaking of mod support, I've really seen a lot of stuff in the modding community using GFL2's 3D models. Like for example, I saw Left 4 Dead 2 having the GFL2 3D models in the game. So if you don't like GFL2, then why not just mod your Left 4 Dead 2 game to have the GFL2 models? Why not? Yeah, when Gmod has it, other source game will have it. That's how it works. It goes to Gmod first, then it goes elsewhere. So Gmod's got it ready, then it spread to the rest of the source games. So Left 4 Dead 2 has it. What's the AI doing? Why would you do this? Oh yeah, high ground. The cute 416 VTuber model. Why? You guys want that model back so much? It doesn't... I don't know. Why are you guys like this? Let me see. Do I have it? I think I should have it. Where is it? I believe I stored it in the archives. Let me find it. Well, I have it, but the thing is, I guess I need to do something in the background to even use it. Well, no 416 for you guys today. Why are you guys like this? Alright, we back. Yeah, I think the one in Pixiv is not one-to-one with the in-game model. But it's good because hey, someone's doing something, you know? You gotta appreciate people that try to integrate data mine stuff to whatever they're doing. Is there a Jaeger model? No, there isn't. But there is someone that has been making rigging VTuber models of certain GFL characters like AK-74M. I saw a recent one, which was rigging AK-74M, but the thing is, that person is not publicly releasing that model. I think the artist didn't give a permission to do it, so unfortunate. Yeah, the MP7MMD, it's not in Pixiv. Yeah, there's another one. There's another MP7MMD in Bilibili. I think we've linked it in the GFL2 server some time ago. Anyway, let's talk about this shit, right? Since today, the objective today, right, is to wrap up everything, give you guys a review on how Close Beta 3 did. So there's two options I can do here. One is I go through each feature and talk about it one by one, or I finish my dailies, then I'll talk about it at the end of the video. I don't know. Which one would you guys prefer? Which method would you guys prefer? Ah yeah, the story. I'm gonna show the story as well, yeah. The portion of the story, rather. I remember where I stopped, so no worries. Oh, anyway, these are the dailies. You get a bonus to items gained if you do it twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 are your dailies. So this gives you combat reports, gives you experience. This gives you limit break materials. Basically, when you reach like level 20, 30, 40. Was it 30 first? I don't remember. Wait. Yeah, 20, 30, 40, 50, and maybe 60. You need these materials to limit break your character and such. That's that thing. These are your materials to level up your weapons. And the last one is just gold. Oh yeah, speaking of GFL 1, right? You guys got the train event yesterday. I hope that the train event is interesting to you guys. I've not read it actually, so hopefully it's been enjoyable. And with this, I'm gonna do my Tarkov daily. Do my daily crafting first. Then I'll do my daily dark mode. No, I'll do my daily farming first. Others auto. I'll just choose a random card. And auto. Oh, not bad, but it's not perfect. Unfortunate. That's done. Then I'll do the Tarkov daily. Yeah, I like ENS better. I personally prefer ENS when compared to whatever LS was, because ENS technically... Oh shit. I've not been paying attention. Oh well. ENS kind of connects with the overall story back in Fixed Point, while LS kind of does not. But then again, right? Like I said before, Mica should actually finish a story arc before going to another one. What they did with ENS and LS basically made the story jump all over the place. I'm not a fan of it, but hey, Mica does what they want, you know? No, I can't complain. I don't play the game anymore. People are gonna say, hey, you don't play the game, why are you complaining? Blah blah blah, you know? So I'll just mention that as a personal opinion. Whoa. Oh, anyway, this dark mode thing, usually the stuff that drops at at layer 1 is pretty much basic stuff. So if you need basic items, you need to farm on this level. Then the stuff on level 2 seems to be the stuff that I wouldn't say less basic, but the stuff that are more rare. But the thing is, they drop via the gold crates, so that's the thing. I miss my guides. You guys need to stop saying that. But thing is, right? Ever since I stopped playing GFL 1, let's just say it's much easier to handle to manage my time, because I will be maining what seems to be 2 games that are very time intensive. Not time intensive. Takes up a lot of time. Like GFL 2 is going to take up a lot of time per day, right? Because of all these farming stuff, it's gonna take an hour to finish everything. That's number 1. Number 2, I do have 2 more games in my current gaming inventory, which are what? Which are NeuroCloud, which takes really quick, 10 minutes, 20 minutes of my time daily. That's okay. And another one is actually, unfortunately and fortunately, Arknights. Arknights is my current, one of the games that I'm playing right now. But I don't intend to play Arknights in very so-called hardcore fashion, so I'm not doing... Oh shit! So I'm not gonna be doing CC... What was it? CC24 or some shit? Whatever hardcore things that Arknights is doing. Hey man, I need to do something with my life, you know? No, jokes aside. I was considering between AK or what was it called again? BA. I was considering Blue Archive at one point, but I saw how Nexon is pushing the monetization of Blue Archive. Then I'm like, nah, fuck it. I'm not gonna be... I don't want to deal with whatever Nexon is doing with Blue Archive, so left that alone. I'm not touching that game. You guys can put down the phone. Then you know what's the funny thing? The next option I considered was actually MapleStory. I played MapleStory for a while. I would say maybe about 1.5 months. Then I played Global at first. Then I found out, fuck it, I'm not gonna deal with the lag that comes with it because I have to use a VPN. Plus, I'm playing on the NA server that is double the lag. So I didn't want to deal with it anymore. I went to play a private server for MapleStory. Then I found out how much time that fucking game sucks out of you. Like, dailies and everything, right? Is taking up to 2-3 hours just to finish the basic necessities. So in the end I dropped the entire series, which thank God I did, because I don't have the time for that, you know? Whoa, fuck this guy. Yeah, I mean, I've been busy with life in general, so it is what it is. Hey, whatever that I find fun, yeah? That's the priority right now. I don't care if the game is hot. If the game is takes up time takes up too much time and everything. As long as it's fun. That's the current that's the current priorities I have. As long as it's fun, yeah. Oh, this guy doesn't die in one shot. Okay. Snowbreak. No, I've not tried Snowbreak yet. Actually, I've seen gameplay of it. Then I'm like, look at the GFL2 models. Then I look at the GFL2 models. Then I look at it again. It's freaking night and day. Then I'm like, I'm not gonna play it. The second thing, it's a TPS in a very small arena, which I don't like. I don't like games that have a very small arena. I prefer games that have a bigger arena for games like FPS and TPS. That's the thing. That's the nitpick that I have for Snowbreak. So yeah. Reason why I decided to stick with GFL2 is very simple. XCOM style. I still like XCOM style games, even though I fuck up every time. But hey, if you fuck up, you learn, you know? But the thing is, with the current iteration of GFL2 and why I'm voicing concerns over it, is just how it's got to be monetized and everything. And then you guys know how much money I throw into games that Mica make. So that's another question, right? I love the staff. I love what they do, but is it worth it? Are their games gonna be worth the money at the end of the day? Right? Okay, we're done. So with that out of the way, right? If GFL2 turns out to be something that I don't like, then I'll look for something else. Because even though I like what Mica's doing, I like Mica's games and everything, but if they make a game that's not gonna respect my time, or if they're gonna make a game that is not gonna be up my alley, I'm not gonna stay. I have no how do I say it? As much as I don't want to say it, I have no loyalty to Mica right now. It's not like I'm contracted to promote them or whatever, you know? But it's okay, as long as the game is fun, I'll stick with them. Hey, obligation, yeah, that's the word. Not loyalty. Loyalty is like being in a company. You have no loyalty to the company. There's no obligation or loyalty needed for the company. Screw you, company. I'm gonna leave. You know, that kind of thing. That's what I was trying to go for, but I'm like, nah, that's not how it works. Okay, everything's gonna be level 40 now. But here's the next issue. I don't have tier 3 mats for this. Even though I can convert 3 to 1 to this, but I won't have enough to limit break them to 50. Which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. Thank God that weapons does not have limit break materials. If not, I'm gonna be screaming at someone. How many gacha mobile games do I play? I think I just mentioned this. I'm just playing PNC Arknights, and that's about it right now. That's just to excuse me. If I want to talk about games that are not gacha, I'm actually very, very tempted to go back to Final Fantasy XIV, the old game, the old ass game. I saw what they are doing for the next patch, and I'm like, They're finally putting quality of life stuff that I've been waiting for. So I might go back to 14. By the time, maybe before they release the next major patch, which is what, 5.5? Yeah, me too. I initially thought that I wouldn't go back to Arknights, so it's like, huh, why did I go back to Arknights in the first place? Oh, I remember now, because some of the people I know are playing it. That's why I went back, and I needed something to play while I'm on the commute over to work. That Arknights was the target because I already have an established account in Arknights before that, right? Because I was playing Arknights back when Arknights was released in EN. I was one of the close beta players for EN, which is like, huh. Some of you might think that's, oh, that's a super chat. Thank you very much, Mr. Dika. Wow, that's $20,000. I'm rich. No, I'm just kidding. I know the your currency doesn't look like that. Oh, you forgot your message? You can just type it out. I'll just read it off. That's fine. Yeah, man, $20,000. I'm rich, man. What am I doing? Oh yeah. I'm gonna try and farm a little bit more. Then I'm gonna just talk about this game because I'm pretty much done. There's nothing else I need to do. That's how fast the daily is. Look at how long I've streamed. Half an hour. That's how long I need to do for dailies. It's just less than half an hour. If you don't consider that I've been yapping away all this time, then yeah, it's only half an hour to do your dailies in GFL2. Quite quick, actually. Well, if you thing is, I need to finish using my energy, but you get my point, right? Let me just start using the energy that I need to use. Then I'll be like, oh, that's how quick the dailies are. I mean, 30 minutes is actually quite okay if you don't need to do the weeklies and whatnot. But here's the thing: if your weeklies are like 30 minutes, I'm sorry, if your dailies are like 30 minutes, what are you gonna do with the rest of the time in this game? There's nothing for you to farm at infinitely. So it's like, once you finish farming, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be what? Hit patting your favorite doll in the armory until the end of time? Is that what you're gonna do? I don't know. If you're that kind of guy, I'm not gonna stop you, you know? Are you gonna be hit patting Sabrina all the way? Because you can hit pat her, by the way. Let's keep hit patting her. Stuck in the doors forever. Yeah, that's true. Also, I think you can try to go at low angle and she stops you. Yeah, that's the one. So if I go from a high angle to a low angle, she tries to stop you. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm trying to do. She doesn't have a animation when you click her from the back, unfortunately. So, hey, as long as I have this one, it's good enough. Corey doesn't have any animations right now for that. So what we have for animations are Corey doesn't have anything. If you try and low angle her or whatever, even if you touch her ears, he doesn't have anything. That's the weird thing about this game. Not everything is done yet. Even if you low angle her and touch her ass, it's fine. Yeah, she doesn't have anything right now. Same with Shakri, she doesn't have anything right now. But the thing is, this cat has everything. What the fuck? They gave everything to this cat. Like, if you try and hit pat her, she does this. Then you touch her arm, she does that. You touch her boobs, there's nothing that happens. Oh yeah, Dika, I almost forgot to tell you. Recap video about CBT. I don't know. I might just take this stream, right? And you know, talk about what. I might just take this stream. Download the stream, talk and just use whatever I said in this stream as the video, because I'm not saying that I'm not gonna do high effort videos anymore. It's just that, oh, that's a stretch. I don't think people would watch it? Question mark? I don't know. This GFL2 market is very. You stop stretching in the background, Jesus Christ. The GFL2 viewership market is very untested right now, so I need to check it out. But yes, this fucking cat is the most animations among the cast right now, which is actually funny to think about. Why does she have so much animations? And why is her ass so big? Oh hey, it's Kuro, our resident lore VTuber that's MIA right now. There's 2 major events going on right now and he decided to go for a break. Amazing. No, jokes aside. If you need to go for a break, go ahead. Cats in Mica's office, they have 3 right now. They have 3 cats right now. They have what are the cats' names again? Oh yeah, okay, in Chinese, right? And in Chinese, their names is 小不友, 大不友, and one more. They recently got a 3rd cat. I don't know what's the name of the 3rd cat, but in English, right, it's just the small W and the caps W. But in Chinese, right, it's a wordplay for it's a wordplay. You see, because 小不友 is small W, 大不友 is a big W. So that's the names of Mica's cats. Don't ask how I know this. I just know this. But yeah, this thing, this system here is good. I don't know who's the last. I don't know what's the name of the last cat. Unfortunately, if I knew, I would mention it, but I don't. So okay, let's talk about. Actually, let's do these rest of the story, right? The rest of the story that I didn't show. Then we'll go back to doing. Then I'll do the conclusion for CBT3. Yeah. Then I'll do a recording while live, I guess. It's gonna be fun again. It's gonna be fun because I've not done any recording while live for a long time. I used to do it, right? What I commissioned for my VTuber avatar. Oh yeah. I think it's in the, what's it called? Channel? Not channel description. Video description. Yeah. All the details for the VTuber avatars in the video description. I'm pretty sure it's still there. I didn't touch it, so yeah. Anyway, where did I stop? I think I stopped here. Or was it here? Oh, I shouldn't play the game. I should just go back to the Chotomate. Sorry. Because if I do this, I will have to play the stage, which is quite funny because I over level the stage so much. Because they're like level 21 and I'm like level 40, so it's like it's not even gonna be a challenge. So oh, by the way, CBT ends tomorrow. Just if you guys didn't know. And the tentative release date for CN is on the 26th of October this year. So we'll see. There it is. My archive should be this one. Is it this one? Or is it the last? Or is it the previous one? Or is it one more down? Ah yeah, it's this one. It's this one. Because I remember the action lines, the movement lines. Global release, I don't know. EN release is not confirmed, but the thing is, EN release has been teased by the GFL1 community manager for months. So we'll see. Anyway, this is this scene, right? For context, is what's happening to Grozer's team while the commander's meeting up with Kalina. That's the context of this scene. So apparently what they're saying is these units are being thrown to them with a purpose. Slowing them down or what? Who knows? Global with funny schedule like Blue Archive. That sounds familiar. The thing is with games by other game developers, right? Is that they have their own funny schedules. Like for example, Arknights is doing Chinese New Year, or rather Lunar New Year right now. Lunar New Year in August, so is the funny schedule. So technically Mica did a funny schedule, but the thing is with Mica's games, right, is that they do have the they're doing what? A weird release schedule for the characters, but the seasonal stuff makes sense. The seasonal stuff do make sense. Also, the commanders is not picking up the call. Why? Yeah, the event is being dartboarded, but the seasonal events are not. You still have your Valentine's, you still have your Valentine's at the right time. You still have your Chinese New Year at the right time. And what else? April Fool's at the right time-ish. So that's the thing with Mica's games, most of the seasonal events are still on time or close enough. Also, they are spreading out to eliminate someone. That's 4-4, right? Also, now they're complaining why the enemy units are so good. Ah, Chronic is so cool. Sha sha sha. Funny. Yeah, the thing is with Arknights, right? We assume we will assume that they are running on Australian seasons, which is actually quite funny. Anyway, Arknights aside, this game. Encrypted channel. We are receiving a transmission from an encrypted channel. Hmm. The importance of that cutscene is basically saying, oh, what is happening while the commander is beating with Kalina. And that one line by you-know-who is that's the point of that entire sequence. It's just that one-liner from you-know-who. Now we go back to the commander. Meeting Kalina, more like meeting your ex-wife, right? Also now, what's happening with here, right, is that the commander's is with Kalina, but Kalina is a government official for the URNC. But now the Odessa police is coming over to inspect or check her out, check Kalina out, which in turn, right, would transpire into the scene whereby Kalina's being pinned down by a police officer, blah blah blah. UMP9 swings into the office and take everyone out, blah blah blah. But those scenes are not in this beta. So now Kalina's like, oi, keep Kalina safe, get her out of here. She's our best bet, best clue to what the hell is happening. Yeah, now 9 is like, hey, the officials for Odessa's not taking her hails and whatnot. And now the person that took away Helena, which is Alex, is not picking up the phone. 15 minutes until the police show up. Yep, Alex is uncontactable. Oh no. You guys lost Helena? No, they didn't. ですが現在、オデッサの管理機構との連絡は不可能。こちらの人員にも限りがあります。ODE01 では Nine saving Kalina is later in chapter 4. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be later in chapter 4. Because everything here happens in Odessa, right? 彼女を奪還し、安全を確保した上で次の合流地点へとお連れするんです。 People don't like to pick up the phone in the future because they are in trouble and everything, you know? Just like old times. Splitting up with you? Just like old times? She just said, yep, just like old times. Yep. Ah, just like old times. I love it when they say that. So now I think 9 is gonna, or rather Lena is gonna bring the commander out of here. Yeah, gotta like whatever that's happening between the commanders Lena. They didn't say, oh, just like old times? Yep, just like old times.
もうそんな時間もなくなっちゃったから。ええ、わかった。ありがとう。その当初はここで落ち合うのかと思っていたから問題ないはずよ。今は？止まって。こっち隠れて。
Hide from the truck.
浄化エリアだった頃から。
Okay, so this is the part where the commander asks Lena what the hell is going on in Odessa, and Lena basically throws a lore dump at us. How dare you dump all your lore in one scene? This is not how things work. Right? So blah 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 da 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 da. So what are the contract? No, contract on your hands right now is the most important thing because oh, they're talking about this group. I don't know how to pronounce this in English, but apparently there's this group that is doing all the nonsense that has been bugging us all this time. Basically, the organization, which I assume Sextons and the pink hair guy is from, this organization. So what 9 is gonna do is she's gonna dump a bunch of lore on us. Oh, okay. So it's a big company? Okay. So lore dump. This game, can it be grindable? No, your energy limited, so you cannot be you cannot infinite grind it like GeForce 1. So what is happening here is this organization basically so Odessa's purification project was supposed to be given to the organization to be responsible for. Then after the purification, then it will be passed on to the government, blah blah blah. But the thing is, I don't understand this sentence. So what? But since now Colenia's having trouble with him or something? Yeah, so what's this contract? So gonna be, I mean, what's so important about this contract that is involved with them or whatever? Oh yes, you're gonna just say, we're still investigating this matter. You're supposed to give us a lore dump, but they're like, oh, here's more questions. Something like a construction company, yeah. But this group is supposed to be a construction company that does all the purification work that Odessa is currently doing. But the thing is, this contract for this box is supposed to be given to them in a sense, I guess. But the thing is, this contract, right, was supposed to be given to another department to be handled. I don't know what the company, not what the organization wants with this box, but the thing is that Kalina took this contract and routed it to the commander and whatever. So since this organization, right, pretty much helped build this place, I think they have wiretaps everywhere, so they're using an encrypted channel to communicate with each other. It doesn't make sense. It's like, oh, this organization built this place. Okay. Why do you think they would wiretap everything? But the thing is, now she's blaming herself for it. Why? Why are you blaming yourself? Well, she got spotted by the police, so... So I guess Kalina saved her and whatever. So now we are going to this place called Lab 9. Haha, UMP 9, Lab 9, haha. They give us this weird ass equipment. Also, now we need to go get Helena out of here. So now this is our objective. New ID card and tickets for the train to get out of the Odessa train, to use for the Odessa train station. Also, they prepared duplicates for everyone in the team, including Rosa and everyone. So they're gonna contact us when they have information about Helena. So it's like, okay, I need to save Helena, but you're gonna contact us when you have information about Helena. So what am I gonna do? Am I a puppet? Well, how about you? She shakes our head. So she's going back to Kalina's side to handle stuff. Now she left us and she just basically said this day, don't miss me too much, Shiki-kan, or something. Oh, you want me to translate and compile every UI element? Can I whack you? Okay, I guess we are going to this this Lab 9 place. Oh hey, it's Coffin. So I guess this is Lab 9. She basically pointed a gun in our head. Not saying the same tone? No. Nikki, you gotta understand, the only reason why this is like this is because it's not my account. Remember that I said that I signed the contract with the devil? It happened in CBT2, it happened again in CBT3, so... Okay, so what happened is they entered Odessa, blah blah blah, they got ambushed, blah blah blah. Then they started running away from police, then they got UMP-45's encrypted message, or Riva, as she's known as right now. Then Riva brought them here and left to help with Kalina. Yeah. Selena's the commander's old friend, of course. Yes.
身につけてるこれはリバの話だとリモールディングパターンというものらしいわ。
I have no idea what she just said here, but what she's referring to is that thing on her shoulder right now, that yellow thing.
もしもし、聞こえてる？
ペルシカさん？
Persica-san?
何を言おうとしてたんだっけ？生き返った。そうね。まずは指揮官、また会えたことを嬉しく思うわ。実にあっぱれね。今から私の新発明について説明するわ。
Holy shit, that's a long name.
逆コーラプス擬態装置、通称リモールディングパターンよ。
What the fuck? I'm not gonna translate that. So in summary, they put the Exilium flowers into a container, and they are using the collapse energy created from that Exilium to power up Gen 2 dolls? Yeah, that's what I was trying to say here. She's using the stupid white flowers that Jong loves and converts the energy produced by it and to power up the Gen 2 dolls. I would assume so, yeah. It seems to imply that they can convert the energy produced by the collapse, you know?
この技術はプログラムを通じてコーラプスエピフィラムを人為的に作り出し、腎臓エピフィラムの成長を
Anyway,
自在にコントロ
now
ールすると
I
同時に
think initially, right, it was produced for Gen 3 dolls, but now Persica made it to be compatible for Gen 2 dolls, which is quite interesting. Do you understand, Commander? Should I still call you Commander? I'll still call you Commander. Yeah, well, Persica, I'm no longer Commander. I'm just named Commander just because. What the hell did she just say? What the hell did you just say? There's no time. If you don't understand, it's fine. This technology is really useful. Here's the data on how to create it and the schematics for it. Give it to Mailing, and she'll be able to craft it. She'll be able to create it. What the fuck? Mailing is a freaking genius to be able to create something that Persica made. Huh. Yeah, she doesn't change it at all. Whenever she has a new technology, she likes to show off. But yeah, what she was referring to are these stuff. This thing here. Where is Nemesis? Where's the one on Nemesis? I don't see it. Maybe it's somewhere else. So, they have not used it yet. Still need to try it out something. Oh, they found Helena. That's the encrypted channel by 45. But how's Kalina? Yeah, of course you won't mention it. Yeah, since they're gonna go rescue Helena, why not Commander leave? Yeah, Commander, just leave.
私たちのいる ODE01 衛星都市が何らかの勢力の監視下にあるのは間違いない。
Yeah, to ensure the commander's safety, it's recommended to leave. Just leave,
事前
man.
に撤退しておくのが望ましいわね。
私に
The collapse meter thing,
あなた
I
たちを
would
残
assume
して
so.
一人で撤退しよう
Because the
と
thing is, the collapse meter thing is translated into
エレナを連れてきたのは
what's it
私よ
again?
責任は私にある
Collapse something meter. I don't remember the exact translation right now.
安全は保証できないわ。
私ならまずやられはしないわ
Yes, of course. With my current capabilities, it would not be easy to get rid of me. But Commander, if you stay behind, I cannot guarantee your safety. But you don't need to guarantee my safety. I can deal with them. But Commander, the upcoming battle is extremely dangerous. If you stay here, it will trouble us.
言葉だけど指揮官。
Yeah, man, it's gonna trouble them. Just leave. Yeah, contamination index gauge. Yes, thank you. That's the one. Contamination index gauge.
こうしよう路線列車のホームであなたたちを待つ
So the commander made a compromise. They're gonna go wait at the train station.
乗って脱出する
So once Helena is rescued, they'll take the intercontinental train to leave with everyone. But hey, it's not gonna
これ
happen,
が
you know.
私の精一杯よ
And yes, this is their biggest take it or leave it. Basically what they just said.
このコルフェンにお任せください
Take it or leave it. I'm gonna wait at the train station for you guys. You know?
曲折した海岸。天を包み込む。私を助けるですって？あんたも？
わかった
Cutscene's over. What that said, cutscene's over. So it stops here. That's the last one. You guys thought gonna be a lot of story, but no, that's it. Haha. No more story for you, sir. There's more story here, but I'm not gonna do it right now. There's actually a lot of story tidbits right here. Like lots of it. There's also these things which look really nice. This one. I do have these stories that I have not covered. Let's see if they're voiced. Ah, it's not voiced. I'm not gonna read them right now. I'm gonna wait until they're finalized before I read them. I don't think it is finalized right now. Oh, you thought it's affection stories? No. It's not affection, it's worse. It's not affection. It's potential. You need to raise your potential level to get story. That's even worse. Where can you get the frags? Through duplicates. That's even worse. You thought it would be easy? Nah, mate. No. unlock potentials to read the stories, not read the story to unlock potentials. It's locked behind potentials, which is hilarious. It's like, Mica, why? Why would you lock lore behind potentials? That's the worst thing you could do. Lore chat stay losing, man. Like, I have Groza, which is maxed out potential right now. Right? Let me just skip through it just to show you. Wait, I'm not max potential? Wait, chotto. Sing to... Am I misunderstanding? Chotto matte. Wait, you guys, wait. Am I misunderstanding here? I have a max pot for Groza, right? Oh. Wait. 1, 2, no, 1, 2. Eh? Why is that level 3? Chotto mate. You guys still have hope? It's not potential lock? It is not potential lock? I misunderstood. Wait. No, I don't want to see this. Sing. 4次3次 but this is the same 3次4次 so Sabrina has limit break. This one. Ah yes, I almost ruined it again. Hey, at least I didn't release it on video. Yay, at least we clarified. Level limit, that's your is blocked by limit break. It's a level gated story, not a potential gated story. Yeah, it's something like Arknights. Hey, it's not that bad then. But there's still one problem. Some of these things are actually quite important. Yeah, sorry for giving you guys a heart attack, my bad. But these things are still quite important, you see. Because what? This reduces the cooldown of this skill by 1. This increases the damage of this by to 150%. This gives extra range and attack. This gives more attack. This gives 3 points of contamination index on kill. And this reduces the cooldown of this skill by 3 turns if you get a kill. These things are actually quite important. So the thing is, these things are locked behind dupes. It's actually a little bit meh. It's not like Arknight's potentials, right? Arknight's potentials are, if you don't have them fully potentialed out, you're not gonna die from it. But you're missing a lot of potential damage from not having these things maxed out, right? Yeah, it's Genshin potentials, which is meh, you know? But the good thing is your SRs would be maxed out in potential sooner or later. That's the good thing about it. But your SSRs? Good luck. Alright. Shall we do the funny video thing? Because since you guys want to review this and I think I might as well record myself talking about it, right? How hard the dupes? Yes. Yeah, we still need to wait for the final release of the game to see whether the shards are farmable. If the shards are farmable, then it's not as bad. Genshin system, yeah, this is not 60 pulls 50-50. This is not 80 pulls 50-50, right? I think it's 80 pulls. Is it 80 pulls? Hang on. Yeah, 80 pulls 50-50. Oh, this resets every month. Ah, this is important. Good to know that this resets every month. Now I get 5 more polls for free. These reset every month. Naruhodo ne. And oh, we can get these tickets by farming blue weapons. 1 blue weapon for 10, I think. Gacha friendly. I won't comment much about the gacha right now. This iteration is quite bad. So yeah. You know what? Do I have enough to pull until Pity right now? 80, 1500, 3000, 369. No, I don't have enough to pull until soft pity. I'm not gonna say Shikukan with the tone like 9. I'm not gonna do that. That's cringe. Anyway, I'm gonna finish polling first. Pull until I get the SSR. You guys will see how bad the rates are. The thing is, every pull you do is gonna be min pull. Everything's gonna be min pull. 1 SR per pull. There's no way you can avoid it. See? 1 SR per pull. No way you can avoid. No way you can get good stuff when you're limiting yourself to 1 SR per pull. They need to increase it. They need to increase the rates of SRs. Because right now it's ass. It's absolute ass. Oh, that's a Groza dupe. See? Another min pull. Right, most of my pulls are just min pull after min pull after min pull. It's really bad. That's a min pull with a weapon. And you're with 0.6, right? You're pretty much guaranteed to pull all the way until soft pity to even see an SSR. That's the bad thing. Oh hey, Spaz finally got a weapon. That's nice, I guess, to end off the close beta by giving Spaz her own weapon. Oh, another weapon, yay! Can I make it? Yeah, I think I can barely make it. It's gonna be all min pulls. Like I told you, there's no point to pull. There's no point to watch this. It's gonna be min pull after min pull after min pull. I've not gotten anything outside of a main pool.
飼育員じゃん。
Oh, hey, it's MP7. What a dork. Oh, it's not a min pool this time. Hey, it happened. It's not a min pool. Guaranteed SSR after 80. Your first soft PD's at 8. Your first PD's at 80. No, this is literally my first double SR pull for the whole beta. That's the hilarious thing. I got all min pull until now. Does PT reset? I don't know because we didn't have any banner resets yet. Yeah, it's all the way to pity, unfortunately. Do I have enough? 7 times 150 is 150, 300, 600, 900,000. I'm missing 120. Bruh. Can I get anything anywhere? I can. I can get 3 tickets here. 7 times 150. 300, 600, 900. No, I just need. How many tickets do I need? 150, 300, 600, 900. 6 tickets. 5 tickets right now. If I buy 3 tickets from there, it's 8 tickets. I still need a bit of currency. Where can I find currency? Where can I find currency? Let me hunt for some currency. Can I get something somewhere? Give me currency. Oh hey, 20. Oh hey, 80. Now it's 900, so it's like 369. 6 pulls. I need 1 more, right? So what I need to do is just to go here and buy 1. Buy 1 pull. Yeah, just do singles. I'm just gonna do singles all the way. Wow! SSR 1 pull. Amazing. Oh, I just noticed. Okay guys, look at the side of the screen right now. Look at the side of the screen. See this? This is blue. So for purple, it'll show purple. If it's a gold, it will show gold. I just noticed that thing. That basically shows you whether you got an SSR or not. Yeah. Good to know, I guess. There it is. There's the SSR. Also, when she celebrates, it's gonna be an SSR. Please give me that, please. Who are you? Oh, it's QBZ191. No, I didn't get that, please. My vet play. She's the last one I didn't get. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, the PT resets once you get an SSR. So, can I poker? Yes, I can. But she looks very too serious for me, man. Can I poke behind her? Poke? Poke? No poke? Nothing? Nothing. That's unfortunate. Literally nothing. There's nothing. She does nothing. She asks you to stop. Oh my god. Okay, that's it. Game ruined. Nah, just kidding. Let me just see whether I can level her. Superhero landing. How is she? Let's see. 7 range normal attack? Yep. Support 1. Go into support. Support, I guess? Support 1. Every time an enemy gets damaged by an ally. Okay, so within 7 range. Within 7 range of herself, when an ally damages an enemy, does 1-time support attack, which deals 40% physical damage. You can do it up to 2 times per. You can do it up to 2 times, and this attack cannot be avoided. So she's like a support DPS in a sense. Then the next skill is then you choose an enemy within 7 tiles of her, deal 140% fire damage, and mark the enemy with throwing knife. Lasts for 2 turns. Excuse me. When the enemy marked with the flying knife when the enemy is attacked by an ally, when the enemy marked by the flying knife is attacked by the ally, give the ally fire attack 2 buff. Lasts for 3 turns. Basically, this fire attack 2 buff is giving an attack buff of 15% and give the ally a fire damage. Okay, so it's like a buff. So it's like a buff to the ally when you attack something with the marker. Next. This is the ultimate, I think. Yeah, this is the ultimate. So go into support 2. At the start of the next turn, when you have at least 5 points of contamination and index, support attacks would be increased by 1 time. Okay. Excuse me. When the enemy attacked within 7 range of her, when the enemy is attacked by allies within 7 range of her, do a 1-time support attack, which does 120% physical damage. Can do it up to 2 times. Cannot be avoided. She's just basically marking enemies for your allies. You're marking enemies. So when the ally attacks the enemy, she'll be able to do stuff to the enemy. That's basically her whole kit, right? She's a support DPS. Excuse me. My voice is fucked already. Yeah, she's basically marking enemies for follow-up attacks, basically. That's her entire kit. Which I think is useful for certain situations, but the thing is, she must be within 7 range of the enemy. Which is good and bad at the same time because of level 40 snipers. Yeah. Anyway. Since we have her, right? Since we just got her, we can get this one. But here's the issue. Where's my Vtube? Hello? Game? Well, she got her own gun now, I guess. Yay, Spice gets her own gun. That's nice. What's the difference if they use a signature weapon? Here's the problem, I don't have one, so I have no idea. But apparently, you can get the, it's not a signature weapon per se, but it's a weapon that they can use, I guess. Is it actually a signature weapon? Technically it is, right? Because it's specifically saying it's AK Alpha's weapon. Okay, there is a effect. So so there's a special effect of this weapon by itself, and I guess there's another one when the doll that's supposed to be using it uses it. So I guess this increases the damage when, please, damage buff, I guess. Yeah, this is just damage buffs. Basically, the doll that uses it gets more damage buffs. That's about it. The 4-star doesn't have any. The 4-star weapon doesn't have doll bonuses like this one, right? Doesn't have doll bonuses. This is just a generic bonus, right? It's just a generic bonus. But every weapon has a base skill. Every weapon has a base skill, and this base skill can be increased by feeding duplicates of the same weapon. For example, this weapon is level 1 because I have not gotten the same weapon yet, while this weapon is level 3 because I have already fed 2 duplicates of Grozer's SR weapon to this. But hey, at least you can farm SSR weapons free to play, kind of. Haha. Yes, the problem of this game. Alright, we're done with GFL 2, the gameplay. So, cleaning them up, you need to level the attachments to clean it up. That's what I've noticed. Okay. You guys wanted me to do a quick video, right, for this? So, if that's the case, let me just press record and just talk. Wouldn't that help? I think I'm just gonna press record and talk, and just record and just upload it as it is. Okay, then let me just start recording and I'll just talk. How do I want to structure this though? I want to show the gameplay first. Yeah, let me just show the gameplay first, then I'll show the rest of the systems. So first things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go not here, here. And show them one of the more advanced maps. Maybe maybe the one of these. This one, I think. Because this one is on the maximum. This one, maybe? Do I want to show them this one? Is there any snipers here? One sniper. One, just one? One isn't enough. I want to show them at least the sniper problem, which is this one? Oh yeah, this is good enough. It showcases the sniper problem, and it showcases yeah, it just showcases the sniper problem. I just need to showcase the sniper problem, which is all the way back there. Okay, I'll showcase this map then. Yeah, sniper check again. It is what it is. And that map is actually that map is level, it's the same level as me right now, so it's a good showcase. Okay, so first things first, talk about gameplay. Second, talk about general gameplay. Second thing is going to this thing. That third thing is going to Tarkov mode. And the next thing is to go into Gacha. Then I'll talk about Gacha rates, Gacha currency, and this thing, which is a daily quest and whatever. Hey man, good. Thanks for being here. Good night, man. Anyway, let's start this shit. If I keep delaying it anymore, I'll just not do it and I'll not record it. So let's start it. I'm gonna do the video right now, reviewing GFL2 in as a whole for close beta 3. So I don't know, if you guys want to hang around and just listen to me rant, then please stay around. It's not this. I'm not gonna edit it at all. I'm just gonna upload it as it is once I press record. That is because I want to be unfiltered. Because I'm gonna say bad things about the game. That's for very sure. Yep. Anyway, let's start. Let's start after I get some water in my system. Live ranting. Pretty much, isn't it? Anyway, let's start. You can't say hi YouTube because I don't have the chat displayed. Haha, no live YouTube for you. Anyway. What is a replacement for GFL1? It's technically not a replacement, it's technically an expansion to the universe, right? Just that it's done in a different format. That's what I think about GFL2. It's just a different game with a different format and a different gacha system. And I hope to God that they will change it. Anyway, let's start 3, 2, 1. It would change. They would change the channels. There'll be changes made between close beta 3 and release. So just wait. Okay, let me start. I'm gonna be procrastinating if I just keep talking to the chat, so let's do it. Okay. Girls Frontline 2, close beta test 3 is over. So, a lot of people have seen the amazing graphics, amazing doll interactions, and whatnot that has been produced by Girls Frontline 2's Close Beta 3. But how does Close Beta 3 actually run? Or how's the gameplay? How's the gacha rates? And everything? So, Girls Frontline 2, as an introduction, right, is a continuation to the Girls Frontline universe. It takes place right after Girls Frontline 1, about 10 years-ish in canon. And it's supposed to be the spiritual successor to GFL 1. But the gameplay and everything is different compared to GFL 1. They also moved out of the resource-based construction for units, for example, for equipment, for example, instead opting for a more modern style gacha, which includes a lot of things. So let me just go through this one by one. First, combat, right? So every gacha needs to have good combat, or rather a good gameplay loop. So what GFL 2 has is an XCOM style, top-down, turn-based strategy gameplay. So what we have here is what the in-game map looks like. You have many units. You are allowed to deploy up to 4 of your own units to fight whatever there is on the map. There are 4 classes here. There's the DPS or the Sentinel. There's a support class, which is aptly named support. There's the tank class or Bulwark, and the Vanguard class, or we call them the Flanker. So if you compare it to XCOM 2, right, you have the DPS classes, which may equip grenades and all that. You have the support classes, which could be your medics, but then you have the tank classes. There's no tank classes in XCOM 2. Then you have your vanguards. That could be your ranger. That could, you know. So you have with these 4 base classes in the game. I would say currently the balance is not very well done. Your dolls do feel a little bit overpowered in some cases. Some of your dolls are overpowered as heck. So let me just get into the gameplay. So you can just deploy your units as it is, and you just go from there. So what do we have here? Okay, I want to get rid of this guy ASAP, so I'll send my melee there. I'll do this, I guess. So being the turn-based strategy game as it is, you need to see what you're facing, and you want to counter them as much as possible. Okay, for each unit you have you have a normal attack, 2 skills, an ultimate skill, and a passive. So each doll, or what they are called, they are T-dolls, tactical dolls, so they are not human anyway, has these skills, and you can use them as you see fit. So this is my tank doll. She also has a lot of other skills like grenades and whatnot. So let's just launch a grenade just to start this off. So you can see that the armor here has been cut off, or has been reduced. So there's this system in this game named stability. So you know how XCOM has cover system and whatnot? In this game, if this stability goes to 0, the cover system will be ignored, which means whatever unit you have behind cover will not have the cover bonus. That's one thing to take note of. Also, what you can see here are elemental weaknesses. Some of your units will have elements attached to their kit. So this unit I have here has water. I don't know why it's called water, but let's go with it. So this unit has water element, yeah? So, with this kind of gameplay loop, you want to figure out what best to do in order to get your objective done as much as possible. Yeah. So the objective of this map is very simple: kill this guy. But this guy has so much support. If I don't kill the rest of the guys, I won't be able to access that one guy easily, right? Or you could just rush that one guy. It's up to you, you know? But yes, this is the general gameplay loop. I'm gonna stop the gameplay demo here in the interest of time, because we don't have much time. So with this, right, there's a few issues I found out with Closed Beta 3, which is these guys being too powerful. So you can see this guy's actually a sniper. So he's at the back, he has a glowing eyes thing, he's the sniper here. These snipers have 8 range. 8 range! Our sniper, the snipers currently in the game have 7 range. These guys do a lot of damage. Our snipers deal less damage, and these guys deal a lot of stability damage. So this stability here cannot be recovered through normal means, which means if you move this unit out of the way, if this unit is still in range, this guy can just snipe them out, you know? So furthermore, this guy can deal up to 8 stability damage per shot. So you imagine an oppressive sniper having your units that have less range locked down, and you can't push them because your units have low stability, right? 8, 10. Well, my tank here has 14. This guy can break my tank in 2 shots, which is actually quite funny. And the only sources of stability recovery are healers and specific tank skills. So, and here's another issue. This map has only 1 sniper. I've been in maps that have up to 6 to 7 of these fucks. So you guys can see the issue. When you have so many snipers in one map, it starts to become a Team Fortress 2 two-fort map. And assume that each two-fort sniper is an aimbot. If you guys can get that reference, you guys could understand the pain of facing so many snipers in one place. Or if I use an XCOM reference, imagine facing 3 codexes or 4 codexes at one place, in one pot. It's not fun. Okay, that's the general gameplay. The story is up to 5 chapters in the beta, and the dailies are as such. You have your combat reports, which is your door EXP, which is you have these things, which is for limit breaks for your dolls. Your limit break is basically like increasing the level cap and general stats of your dolls. So for example, level 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. No, up until 50. You need these materials to limit break your dolls. These are for the guns. EXP for the guns. So you can farm these in this map to get EXP for the guns. And this is the general currency. So your daily cycle consists of doing this twice a day. So twice each rather, because you can get bonuses if you just do it twice. Then you have your this tab over here. This is PvP. The PvP is basically XCOM 2's PvP with horrible AI. Or if you want to compare it, you can compare it to Blue Archive's PvP. But Blue Archive's PvP have both sides fighting each other at the same time. This, you have horrible AI controlling your units. So you have 2 sides having horrible AI fight each other. This is the current PvP we have in the closed beta. This is another farming map, and this is our weeklies. So this is like a time attack per se. You have a limited amount of turns, and you need to kill the boss as quickly as possible. And this is your they call it King of the Hill. Basically, you just need to get through all of the maps and defeat and do the most difficult stuff. These are your weeklies, which gives you currency for your your premium currency. Okay, that's the general gameplay loop for the normal stuff. This thing is the Tarkov mode that some of us have been talking about. So what happens here is you have three things. One is the one-time clear maps, which means you can do this. You need to clear this in order to unlock more stuff. You can do this twice a day. Once you clear everything, you don't need to do any more. This is the dark mode, as we've nicknamed. You can do it once per day, but you can do it. You can accumulate up to 3 tickets at one time, because this thing can recovers a ticket per 24 hours, or per reset of the game rather. So you can do this you can accumulate up to 3 times for this one, and this gives you materials. So what are these materials for? Craft these. So what the hell are these? These get you a rate up of certain things when you do the farming of your gun attachments. I'll get back to that, the gun attachment, in a sec. But these, you need to farm, you need to create these tickets so you can get better stuff when you're farming attachments, basically. And this is where you farm the attachments. You need to go through this map once, then you can auto them. This is where you're gonna farm your attachments. So, what am I talking about? Why is there gun attachments and everything? This thing, most of you might have seen this. Most of you might have seen this. So I'm gonna assume most of you have seen. You can pet the dolls. You can have them do actions to you and whatnot. Yeah. But this is actually where you do your leveling and stuff. Yeah. So there's 2 systems at play here. One is your leveling, as usual. Once you reach a certain level, you need to limit break them, like I said. Then you have your characters. So each character, like I said, has 1 normal attack, 2 skills, 1 ultimate, and 1 passive. But here's one more thing. To increase the skills proficiency, you need to do potential. This is akin to Arknight's potential or Genshin Impact's what's that called? Constellation. So hearing that, you would assume, oh, so I need a duplicate of the character to get 1 point of this? Unfortunately, as of the closed beta 3, that is correct. You need to get a duplicate of the doll to get constellations or potential. That's one thing that I want to be changed if possible, which is to make a fragment farming map so that we don't have to deal with this. Why am I saying this? Mica is known as a company that respects the player's time and money. For them to go this route is a little bit surprising to me. But if they can add a fragment farming map, it would be great. Next is this thing here. What the hell is this thing, you might ask? So this thing is like your you guys played what is it called? Some other games that have this skill tree system. This is basically a skill tree. So you have 3 paths to go through, and you can get a lot of passive stats as well as an active right here, or I'll call them perks. If you guys played Modern Warfare 2 back in the day, it's the same thing. You basically equip your 3 perks and let them go ham. So there's a possibility of different builds in this game, because there's actually 6 of this. So you can equip them as you like for your character, yeah? So there's a potential of different skill builds here. And that's about it for the dolls. Let's talk about the weapons. So the weapons look like the gunsmith system from one of the Call of Duty series, for example. But the what you can do with the weapons, some people have compared this to the Division, some people have compared this to Warframe and whatnot. So what happens here? So you can equip up to 6 attachments per weapon. and you can equip whatever you want. However, there is a cost limit here. There is a cost limit of 30 for weapons that are not that don't have any attachments on, and up to maybe currently I have it at 50. I'm not sure of the maximum cap. So you can use specific attachments to give you that additional cost increase. But currently it's only on the muzzle. Only the muzzle can give you that. So what are you seeing here? So each weapon can have different stats. So your main stat is fixed. So it depends on which attachment part you're using. These stats are fixed. However, there's substats. So substats is random. So you need to farm for the specific substat that you might want. Next is attachment skills. Some attachments come with a skill. So if this skill is not what you're looking for, you're gonna be getting another attachment or use it temporarily, you know? Next, you can see there's an element thing here. So how the hell do I get this? So before I go to that, you guys need to know there is 3 types of attachment quality. There is I would say this is broken or spoiled, this is normal, and perfect. So attachments that are normal and above would be able to be upgraded a second time, so we can get this thing. So for example, right, if I upgrade this to maximum level, it will upgrade the main stat only. If this is normal and above, I'll be able to upgrade the substat as well as the skill attached to it. Okay. So about this element thing. So like I said, if it's normal and perfect quality attachment, you can upgrade it again to get a random element. What you do with this element is you go here. So, you remember that the attachment has the element, yeah? You can select an element for that specific part of your gun, so that you can have the attachment cost of attachment cost be halved. So, if for example I have my muzzle here, which has the purple corrosion element, if my muzzle also have the purple corrosion element, the cost needed will be halved. So this is normally 10 cost. I have it at 5 here. So, purple rarity attachments have a base cost of 10. I believe gold attachments have a base cost of 20. You guys can see where the perfection of equipment problem comes in. There's many things to do, especially when there's a substat involved. Then there's a substat involved and there's a skill involved. Yeah. That's all for the gun portion. Next, I'm gonna talk about the gacha first, before I go to gacha currency. So there's 3 banners here. There's the rate up unit banner, there's the rate up weapon banner, as well as a permanent banner. So there's 3 places you could use a currency, but most people would go for the unit banner, right? Okay, let's go with rate. Let's talk about rates first. Most of you want to know the rates. So for closed beta 3, your unit gacha goes like this: 0.6% SSR rate, up to 1.6% SSR rate with pity. Your soft pity is at 80 pulls, so you can get your first SSR with a pity at 80 pulls. And it's a 50-50% chance to get the rate up unit when you hit the pity. And your hard pity is at 160 pulls, because your next SSR pull will be guaranteed the rate up unit. So you're looking at an 80 sock pity and 160 80 sock pity at 50-50 chance, and 160 pulls for hard pity. Here's the next issue. The SR chance is at 6%, and up to 13.1% with pity. But the thing is, you're guaranteed an SR unit or weapon per 10 pulls. My experience with this gacha is that every pull I do is always a min pull. It's guaranteed one SR unit, that's it. So the rates are currently ridiculous. This is even worse than some things I know. Maybe games like Genshin has this. I don't know, I don't play Genshin. Fortunately, you don't have any weapon spooks here, so you're guaranteed to pull a unit when you hit SSR here. Let's talk about the weapon banner next. So the weapon banner is about the same, except that it's a 0.7 SSR, 1.9 with pity, 70 pull, soft pity, and 140 pull hard pity. The good thing about this, there is a 75-25 when you hit the pity. You're gonna get the rate up weapon at a 75% chance rather than a 50% chance. But that's the only good thing about this. The permanent banner is the same thing as the unit banner, except that you can be spooked by a weapon when you get the SSR. It does not have a hard pity, but it has an 80 pull soft pity. But you can get spooked by a weapon. But this version of the game has one advantage: weapons. If you get enough SR duplicates, you can use this to convert into fragments. Each SR dupe gives you 20 fragments, which means if you get XR dupes that are of maximum potential, they need to be max port or max constellation before they can be converted to this currency. You need 30 dupes that are max port or max constellation, then you can buy an SSR weapon for free. This is the only thing that I find that is quite okay, because this basically invalidates the SSR weapon banner unless you're a massive whale. Free to play players are gonna just wait. They're gonna just wait until until they get maximum potential units, and they'll start farming these with gacha pulls whenever they do pulls, you know? Then you can just get SSR weapons here. So, how important are these weapons, really? I would say not really, because I played the entirety of the beta with just SR weapons. They work just fine. Don't worry about it. Why are you buying SSR weapons when there's no competitive content, minus PvP maybe? Also, when you pull the gacha, you will be awarded 10 tickets of this. So you'll be able to get pulls from here. You can get these pulls from here rather easily as well. Then this currency can be technically farmed, because if you scrap blue weapons, it will be converted to this currency. You can buy quite a bit of stuff here, and this thing resets monthly. It's similar to green tickets in Arc Knights, if you guys know about that. That's the gacha portion. So what about income? Well. income here is as such. You get 15 daily here. It says here, it says 20 here, but ignore this 5 here because this you only can clear this quest if you pull a gacha. So ignore this 5 here. Just assume it's 15 daily here. 15 daily here. Then you have your you have this system which you can clear it as a daily. So it's 60 here. 60 plus 15 is 75. You have a 75 daily premium currency. Weeklies. They're over here. You have this one, your time attack, which gives you. Sorry, where is it? Is it? No, not here. Oh, that was awkward. But this does give currency. I just don't have it on screen right now. I believe this one gives you. Give me a moment. This one. Give me 1 second while I find it. Oh, that was awkward. I can't find it right now, but I think I found it. Yeah, I think I found it. Okay. So this one gives you 240 per week. And this one, King of the Hill, gives you 130 per week. So that's your dailies and your monthlies. Then you have your daily logins and whatnot. So daily logins are here. No, this is not the one. Here. Daily logins will give you 120, 120, 240 premium currency, as well as 4 permanent banner tickets. Next would be here. Your Tarkov mode does give you this as well. The Tarkov mode gives you 570 per season. I have no idea how long a season is, but this is one of the places we can get it. Also, I was talking about first time clears. So this first time clear thing resets every season, right? This thing gives you a total of 1,140 for the first time clears. Next is PvP. You guys thought that PvP wouldn't be an issue? It is an issue, kind of. So, there's a few places where you can get premium currency here. First is this thing. You can get 5 tickets if you get enough PvP currency. 5 premium tickets, by the way. Then next would be your ranking. Not this one. Not this one. Where is it? Give me 1 second. Not this one. Huh, where did it go? Here it is. So this one. So when you get rank ups, you get certain currency. You get premium currency. So if you go all the way up to Grandmaster 1, you can get up to 2,000. But here's the thing. Currently we don't know whether they demote you all the way down back to Bronze 4 if there's a season. If there's a season reset. This might be a one-time only, so we'll find out when the release happens. So if this is a one-time only, this is not gonna be every PvP season reset thing. It's gonna be just the tickets. right? So, with everything added up together, what the hell is the income? So, with my calculations before, your daily plus weekly plus monthly gets you about 25 pulls or so, with 4 permanent banner pulls. So about 25 to 26 premium pulls per month if you're free to play. That's just from the dailies, weeklies, and monthlies. Then with your other income, you might have about which looks like 13 polls per Tarkov season, and as well as maybe about 10 more polls from other places. So you're looking at about 25 plus 13 polls per 25 polls per month and 13 polls per season, question mark. But the thing is, with that amount of polls, right, you're assuming you're free to play. There's definitely gonna be events, Apollo gems and whatnot later on, so this number could change. And also the numbers we've seen before are not 100% definite. There's most likely gonna be changes between closed beta and open release. Open beta or release, you know? Okay, that's about all in the game there. That's about all for the GFL2 review. That's everything, basically. So, what are my thoughts about this game? Well, the very important thing is the gacha. It's the gacha rates, because currently the gacha rates are quite meh. Oh, I wouldn't say it's very bad, but the thing is, GFL being a rather niche game, they don't have the player base to support the Genshin polls, the Genshin rates rather. Because Genshin has so many players and everything, so they can support such a rate. So for GFL, they need to look at their gacha rates and really think, is this what we really want? Really? Next are the weapon systems. Is this what they really want? Because currently the amount of grind you need to get an endgame attachment is quite a bit. And as of Close Beta 3, there is no way to get a gold attachment minus PvP boxes. You need to do PvP to the point that you get PvP boxes in order to get a gold attachment, which is which is quite strange. There's no way to farm gold attachments right now, except to use PvP boxes, which is Anyway, that's really all. That's really all. I think Mica needs to relook at some things, like balancing of certain characters, balancing of certain enemies, relook at their gacha, maybe relook at their maybe even relook at their currency per week, per month, premium currency per week, premium currency per month, decide how long is the season of Tarkov, and much more. I think the game is ready to ship as it is, but there's a few more things they need to adjust before release. Anyway, GFL 2 has a temporary release date for the Chinese servers, 26th of October this year. So we'll see what happens then. Maybe we'll come back to this video and see what happened between the release and the closed beta. Anyway, I hope this video hasn't been very boring. It's half an hour of ranting by me. Until next time. I hate recording when I didn't do a script. Yeah, that's my bad. I should have done a script. Oh well, it's okay. Fuck it, I don't like scripts. Anyway, let me just back read the comments because I've been just talking and without a script and just talking. Yeah, Nikki, imagine not taking notes on what to cover and where. Hey man, this is how I do videos, really. All of the guides I do, it's all freestyle. I've recorded myself doing guides live before. You guys know how I do videos. I don't do notes. It's not like I'm a pro video editor. I'm sorry, it's not like I'm a pro content creator. I don't script my shit, which is a very bad thing. But then again, this is how I train myself to present to a larger audience and everything. And especially with my current career path, I need to work on what I need to talk about beforehand. If not, I'll get jammed. Anyway, let's see. Alright guys, I'm just gonna I'm gonna open the floor for Q&A right now. Just ask anything at all. Since I played this freaking game for 2 weeks, just ask anything. I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. Because like really, even though this game is ready to ship, but I don't know about the currencies and everything right now. Because I am not willing to spend hard pity on every single unit that I want. Story pacing, is it fast or slow? Honestly, chapter 1 was okay. Chapter 2 was okay-ish because it introduced a new character, so you need to develop the character. Chapter 1 was used to develop the this was done for world building, character building for Razer and Nemesis and Krolik. Chapter 2 was to character build Koflin. That was fine. Chapter 3 was a mess because basically what you're doing is you're trying to enter Odessa, but you wanted to help one of the military guys that you used to know. So it went that way. It's like, why do you need to? I don't know what they're trying to do with chapter 3. So chapter 4 is Odessa. So they're doing the Odessa arc in chapter 4 and maybe even 5. So how's the story? Is it fast or slow? I would say it's a little bit too slow. They need to chop, you know, they need to get it going. The beginning of the story is where you catch attention, you grab attention. I think Neurocloud did it quite well. Sorry, Neurocloud spoiler. They killed Turing in the first fucking chapter. They had Sable did a badass move in chapter 2. That's how you catch attention. You do something to catch attention. Currently, the story doesn't catch any attention. It's like, oh hey, these guys are just running around. Oh no, yeah, shit just got unjacked by the freaking bandits. Oh no. It's like, okay, but you're not grabbing my attention. Even though I love GFL as a story, but the introduction is too long-winded. Like the tutorial, fine. The tutorial is fine, but you just go all the way back to where you got ambushed by the bandits, by the Variegos. It's like, okay, oh, this is where you get the package in the first place. I get it, but now you're locking that package all the way back to Odessa. I know there's supposed to be trials and tribulations on the way, but I just find it a little bit too slow. They need to be quick you know, because chapter 4 is already considered late early game. would a player actually read the cutscenes all the way to late early game, or do they just not care about the story? For a GFL story, you should care about the story, but now GFL 2 story, it makes me not want to care about the story. It's the same thing about Arknights, you see. I play Arknights for the combat, not the story. I skipped the story in Arknights. I admit it. And now I feel like I want to skip the story for GFL 2 as well, because it doesn't interest me at all. It doesn't catch my attention at all. But yeah, that's my thoughts about the story. It's just too slow. It reminds me of GFL 1 story when it first began. Like the portion that was written by who was it? Haimao. It feels like that because it's really slow. Anyway, that's what I thought about the story. I hope that they would change the story in somewhat at release, or I'm not gonna read it. That's about it. I'm just gonna play it. I'm not gonna read it. It's not interesting me. So even for an established story like Arknights is not interesting me, then you kind of see what will interest me, which is GFL 1's writing style, which is Mirror Cloud's writing style. That would interest me. GFL 2's writing at this moment is just no, it's not there, unfortunately. Did I have fun in this game? Honestly, at first it was fun because, oh hey, fresh game, yay, XCOM, yay, Tarkov, you know? But the thing is, everything was unlocked so slow. Like for example, right, the attachment system was not unlocked all the way. Like, the attachment system was unlocked in HQ 25, your commander level 25. Which is way in chapter 3. You need to reach chapter 3 to even get attachments. It's a little bit too slow. Then the next thing is the dailies and everything. You don't even get all your dailies unlocked until you're like level 30 or some shit. You don't get all your weeklies unlocked until you're like level 40 or some shit. No, level 35 is the number. You don't get everything unlocked until you're like level 35, which is like late. If you're at mid-game by then. This doesn't unlock until 38. And you only can clear it when you're like 40 plus. You're in the mid-game by then. It's way too slow. And it's Tarkov mode. Tarkov mode, even though it's fun at first, these things burn you out quick. Because you're doing this twice daily. And the thing is, when you're running around, right, there are forced battles. There are arenas that don't have any cover for you to stealth it out. You have to fight through it. And there's boss battles in it. So you get burnt out by this if you keep doing it twice per day for this one. You're gonna get burnt out. Plus, you need to do this once per day for the daily. So you're doing 3 Tarkov runs per day just to keep up. But fortunately, once you clear this, right, you don't have to do it again. But if this resets every 2 months, your first 2 weeks is gonna be hell clearing out of this. I think this mode needs to be relooked at, really. Because having forced attack nodes and nodes without any pathing for you to stealth through it, it's just painful. If these maps are like dark mode where you can just avoid all battles and loot whatever you want, I'll be fine with it. But at this moment, no. I don't want to do battle when I'm not doing it like Tarkov style, you know? Auto system after first time clear, that's these maps, which is the same thing. These maps is like a Tarkov map, but you can do it auto after your first clear. But these don't have auto. These are done manually until you clear everything. But this is also where you get most of your gacha currency. So you do see this dilemma here? You need to do this in order to get gacha currency, in order to get pulls. But you don't want to do this daily because it will burn you out quick. Or you can spread it out and do it slowly. But if you do it slowly, you're not gonna open the dark mode stuff on time. You see? Because these things only get unlocked when you clear these things. So these things, once you clear these things, you unlock. You're originally here, by the way. You're originally here. Then unlock this. Then unlock this. This unlocks at level 60. That's one more mode that it's at level 60. I don't know what they're doing with this. It's a good game. It's a good idea, don't get me wrong, but I think the implementation needs a bit of work. But I don't know. Maybe they'll release it like this and they'll reduce the required nodes and such. Who knows? And the thing is, the forced battle nodes burn you out very quick. On the second week, right? I was burnt out by Tarkov mode. I don't want to do it anymore. But fortunately, I only had 4 maps left. So I just forced myself to do 2 more days and I got through it and I'm done. Fuck that mode. I don't know how the release, how it will look like on release, honestly. So we'll see how things go, yeah? Okay, next. So then I had fun. I had fun for the first week, then it started to become a slog. Yeah, that's my review for whether I had fun. At one point, I even mentioned, hey, if any of the XCOM 2 modders can mod the GFL 2 characters into XCOM 2, I would rather play XCOM 2 with GFL models on. It's the same thing, but less frustrating. Seriously. Anyway, the story is almost 100% voiced, so that's something. I don't know why they did that. Anything else? Would it make it easier for global? They need to do it in CN first, because it is a CN first game. So when they patch it in CN, we'll see it in global. We'll see it in other servers. But so yeah. What else is there I can talk about this game? Because right now, my impression of GFL 2 is generally negative. Unlike maybe Reverse Collapse. Reverse Collapse, they just need to work on their English. Their translation sucks. Other than that, the Reverse Collapse is basically ready to ship. Well, it's not that bad. Some people like it, right? Some people like the XCOM concept, some people like how it's done, some people like the grindiness of the attachments, but I'm not a fan of it. That's the issue. If I'm not a fan of it, I'm not gonna play it. If I'm gonna play it, I'm not gonna spend money on it. Because if I don't like a game, I'm gonna stop spending money on it, or I'm not gonna spend money in the first place, right? Like for example, Arknights. I'm not spending any money on Arknights. Even though I like the gameplay, I don't like everything else. So I'm completely free to play there. Well, take it from me. You shouldn't listen to one person and think that the game is dead on arrival and such, right? You should just play the game yourself. Decide it yourself. Is this worth your time? Is this worth your money? Is this worth your attention? Is this worth your brain cells? But personally, I don't know. I'll cover the release when it comes in CN, and we'll see then. I already have an account ready for CN. It's just that whether Mica can deliver and ship a game that I'll be interested in, for a long time. That's about it, right? Otherwise, I'm just gonna stay in NeuroCloud. NeuroCloud story is better. The gameplay still interests me. The story is much better, I would say. But that's about it, even. That's about it. If GFL 2 doesn't interest me, I'm just gonna go back to FF14 before then. Like, I'm gonna restart FF14 again soon. Once I go back to FF14, then if GFL doesn't interest me, then I'll just stay in FF14. I'm just gonna stay there. The next patch is the next patch interests me because they finally reworked Alliance Race to not have Crystal Tower all the time. So yeah, thank God no more Crystal Tower. I hate Crystal Tower so much. Model quality lasts for 4+ years. Honestly, these 3D models for a gacha game is top of the market right now. Yes, I'm like 90 on all classes, but the thing is, I still get queued to Crystal Tower all the time. Like 80 to 90% of the time, I'll be in Crystal Tower. I hate it so much. I just don't want to do Alliance Race just because I get into Crystal Tower. That's the annoying part. That's one of the reasons why I stopped playing FF14. It's just because I don't want to deal with Crystal Tower. And also lack of time. Mainly the lack of time, but also Crystal Tower. So yeah, I guess. I mean, if I go back into playing FF14 now, I would be fine with Crystal Tower here and there just to refresh my own mechanics and stuff. But but don't worry, guys. GFL 2 won't die. The model quality is good enough to lure some people in to try it. King of the Hill doesn't sound as bad as PNC's weekly mode. Okay, let me explain it to you. You have three different modes. You have three different maps. For your first time clear, you need to clear the normal difficulty first. Then you clear the difficulty that gives you the currency. The second map, same thing. But you have 5 maps. You need to clear the normal mode first, then you can clear the mode that gives you the currency. Third map. There's 3 of them. You need to clear the normal mode first, then you need to clear the second mode, then you can clear the third mode, which gives you the currency. Is it better or is it worse? You tell me. PNC's perception protocol is so much more easier. Even though it's 3 layers, you use brain, but you can clear it so easily. And the thing is, I don't know whether these things reset. If these things ever reset and the normal difficulty clear is gone, God bless you. You need to clear so many maps for your weekly. What, 6 plus 10, 16, 16 plus 15, 31 maps? God bless your time. You need to clear 31 maps just for a weekly. And it gives 130 currency. You sure you want to do this? But the thing is, if the levels stay as it is, and if it doesn't scale with your units, you're gonna just steamroll them. What? 28, 33, 38? Once you reach like level 40, 42, level 42, level 43, you're gonna steamroll the maps. But the thing is, it still takes time because it doesn't auto. There's no auto mode for this. If they put an auto mode for this, easy, you know? Time attack also has different difficulties. Because I left myself in level 1, this goes up to level 4. Does it scale with levels? I don't know. Time attack isn't as bad, but because you just need to do what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maps. 5 maps to qualify your team to do the time attack. Right? But you can put up to 3 teams apparently. So do you see a potential problem here? If the boss is so powerful that you need 3 teams to defeat it, you need to do this 5 maps 3 times. Do you see the potential for disaster here? If they go this route, right, your weeklies are just gonna be a slog. I'm not gonna deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. The weeklies at this moment does not have any sleep. The dailies do. No. This is not about no life or life. Even as a no lifer, this game limits you by energy. You can only refresh your energy up to 4 times a day. There's nothing in this game for you to no life, unlike GFL 1, where you can spam 02 forever. Right? As long as you got ammunition and rations and manpower and parts, you're gonna be spamming 02 or 12.4 E or 12.4 or 12.6, 12.4E? 12.4E. 13.4? Wait, what are the maps again? 13.4? Yeah, 13.4. Entirely 13.4. So if you have your resources, right, you're going to be spamming 13.4 forever. And ever and ever and ever. Right? In this game, there's nothing for you to know life on. Everything is energy limited. So what are you going to do it with? What are you going to do? Well, this game uses maybe 15 to 20 minutes tops to finish your dailies. You're gonna throw it aside after that, right? So yeah, over designing the weeklies, but the thing is, if I'm gonna just play this game 20 minutes a day, fair enough. I'm okay with that. But if my Mondays are gonna be so packed, I'm not gonna deal with it. You know, I'd rather take the time and just go play FF14 or something, where daily quests, daily raids and dungeons in FF14 takes about an hour and a half tops, and I don't mind because FF14 is fun. And with the rest of the time, I'm gonna do raids. I'm gonna go do my farming, my crafting. That's infinite content because it's an MMORPG. But this is not an MMORPG. This is a gacha game with limited energy. So yeah. Oh god, don't remind me about my relic weapons. Oh, relic weapons takes up so much time. I still want to make some more relic weapons from the AT areas. Oh no, don't talk to me about relic weapons. I know the level 90 relic weapons are a thing now. Don't talk to me about relic weapons. I've not even seen them yet. I don't want to see them. If I see them, I will want to do it. But I don't want to do it. You see the issue I have with games with infinite content, which I will find content for myself to do. But at this moment, I don't know. Like I said, my feelings for GFL 2 is generally negative. I would go back to Team Fortress 2 to play in Dustbowl, you know, At this time, I would rather spend my time in Dust Bowl. Fucking CP Dust Bowl or PL Dust Bowl or even PL Gold Rush. Be a demo man, spam into the corridor, get 7 kills. Throw a crit sticky, get 8 kills, you know? I've heard of Grand Blue. I've not played Grand Blue, but I don't want to play Grand Blue. I've heard of lots of problems with Grand Blue, so I'm not gonna touch it. Current opinion with Ceian. From what I've heard from the Ceian side, there are more or less two sides to this. One side, one of the sides is the GFL1 player side. It's like, oh no, why are you doing this? You're converting your free-to-play model into something that is a Genshin model. Why are you milking your players? Blah blah blah. You know, those kind of people. We do have the same people here in the GFL1 community on the EN side as well. It's like, oh no, they're doing this. Why are you doing this? Why are you making the gacha so predatory? You know, we do have this kind of people. Then there's the other side of the spectrum, which is like, oh good, you're finally making strategies to earn money. Yay! But they also have the concern. It's like, oh, okay, you're doing the Genshin gacha strategy. But can you actually get a player base to sustain such a model? Because I have the same concern as well. I know GFL is a niche game, but with the 3D models and everything, they're gonna be attracting lots of attention once it releases. But can they sustain a player base with these kind of rates? It's a problem, you know? Yes, there's both sides in this chat as well. Excuse me, there's both sides in this chat as well. I understand both sides, but I think Mica finally deciding to earn money out of this, try to earn money out of this is a good thing. They've been on the bottom of the gacha revenue chart for far too long. But the thing is, the bottom of the gacha revenue chart is actually like the top 20 or games or some shit. That's the thing. Mica's games are still floating among the top 20, top 30 of gacha games we have in the region. Or rather out there. Anime gacha games, rather. So if you looked at the stats, right, for GFL and NeuroCloud for the month of July, you can see that NeuroCloud and GFL are on the bottom again. With what? With assumed less than 150,000 US dollars per game, per server. The thing is that chart only calculates EN and JP. So according to that chart, we are at less than 150,000 US dollars per game per server. So hey, GFL1 survived for this long with this kind of model. So they need something to give them big bucks for this kind of for a return for this kind of game, you know, which I completely understand. But I think they are biting more than they can chew. If this was a PGR gacha model, I would be eating my words right now. I would be praising them. Thank God you're going for a PGR gacha model, you know, even with the weapons. It's because the PGR gacha model works. We know it works. Even if you throw in a potential system with no frag farming, we know it works. PGR gacha model is basically what? They get a, what was it again? They get a soft PD, they get a PD at 60 pulls, some shit? 50 or 60 pulls. I don't remember the exact rates for PGR. Well, you guys that play PGR should explain it for me, because I understand the PGR model works, but I don't have the numbers in my head. It's like, I know it works. I look at the numbers, I look at the revenue chart. I've spoken to some PGR players. I know it works, but I don't have the numbers in my head. That's the funny thing. 60 rolls 100% rate, 30 rolls guarantee for weapons. Thank you very much. I believe I'm talking about a system where I don't know the rates. That's actually quite funny. But yeah, for them it's a 60 pull guarantee. Did my VTuber model just freeze? Okay, never mind. Yeah, and PGR has fragments for their dupe system, from what I understand. Oh well, that's GFL 2, guys. Any more questions before I close this out? I think I'm gonna call it. Ay. How hyped am I from a scale from 1 to 10? I want to see changes first before I say hype from 1 to 10, because having played Close Beta 3 is both a blessing and a curse. The blessing is I got to play Close Beta 3 and I could share my experience with you guys. But the curse is, damn man, this iteration of the game does not give me confidence. Oh man. 1 to 10, assuming 1 is worst, 10 is best, I would say maybe a 4 right now, because I know that Mica would change the systems before release, but there is a possibility that they will release as it is. So I'm hoping for the best, but I'm holding my breath for it. So I'll give it a 4. Positive changes from CBT2 to 3. Good question. Very good question. So a few things that they changed was the removal of the elemental circle system. You know how some games have the circle system whereby one thing can be does more damage to the other but is weak to another? That was CBT2. They had an elemental circle system whereby fire is effective against grass but is weak against water. Water is weak against grass. Basically Pokemon. Yeah, that's Pokemon. They had that. They had the Pokemon system. That's one thing. They also had one more thing, which was what was it again? Shield and ballistic. So it was something along the lines of, if this unit is weak to ballistic, you need to use an ammunition type, which is ballistic, and one unit is weak to shield, you need to take out the shield, or something along that line. CBT2 was so long ago, I don't have the exact information in my head. Another thing that they did was the removal of the hit chance system, because in CBT2 there was the hit chance system, whereby if you miss the shot, you just do scratch damage. But that's also on top of whatever cover they had. So if they were in cover, they are gonna get hit with reduced damage plus the whatever they have. Yeah. What else? They added the stability system in CBT3, which is to replace the hit chance system, I assumed. Which is technically a good replacement, but I don't think the execution is done quite right. it's good that I get to not care about the cover bonus of the enemy once I hit them enough. But the thing is, it's too strong. It's way too strong. They're basically making the strategy for the closed beta 3 end up being two possible things. One is grenade spam, two is flank, and fast. But the thing is, the flank method is dead due to snipers being everywhere. Like certain maps have, like I said, certain maps had what, 6 to 7 snipers, which is like, I can't go in. There's too many snipers, you know. Let me find a map that have this problem. I can't get back here. What map has this problem? I remember campaign had a map which has this problem. Was it here? No. Let me find a map. Might be this one. Let me see. Well, this is not as bad, but this has what? 1, 2 snipers? I've already done a recap video, but I think I'm gonna scrap it in favor for something else. I don't know, I'm not really good at this. So I wanted to do a recap video, but after my first so-called recording, I might just see what I can do. I can't talk anymore. I can't talk great anymore. Map sizes. Some are too big, some are too small. But I think map sizes are not an issue here. It's the map design. Because some maps, right? They spawn 6 or 7 snipers. They have 1 kill zone in the middle. And they give you 2 flanks for you to go through. So for example, the enemy spawns on the north, I spawn on the south. East and west are flank routes. The middle is a kill zone. The kill zone cannot be traversed normally. The kill zone is not like an easily traversed area. The only way into the kill zone is from the right and left of the kill zone of my side. But once I go in, there is no cover. It's a kill zone, right? The snipers are lined up in a row, in cover on the other side. So the only things I can do is to flank from both sides and try to move cover to cover on the flanks. But there's also limited cover on the flanks, so I need to once I go in that flank, I need to nade the crap out of the snipers that walked to either side and to snipe my flanks. You see, I cannot put anyone in the middle. If I push mid, I have no cover. I'm gonna get sniped to the next dimension. So it's like, those maps suck. But then again, right, most of the maps are not like that. Some of the maps have that problem. Some of the maps have the sniper problem. But the rest of the maps, I think, are okay. Some are a little bit too big, but then again, those are boss maps. Boss maps are meant to be big, so I'm fine with that. But most of the map design is fine. Like I said, some of the units needs to be buffed. Some of my units needs to be buffed. Some of my units needs to be nerfed. Some of the enemy units needs to be nerfed. That's about it. It's just number tweaking, which is easy. It's about balancing, right? Negative changes? Oh dear. Negative changes about GFL2. I don't know. Most of the stuff are positive to the game. Like, they introduced so many things to the game. They introduced the new armory, which consists of the level ups, the new skill tree and everything. But the thing is, they didn't give us a fragment farming, really. The only nitpick I have is the lack of a fragment farming map and a gold attachment farming map. Those two things are my only nitpicks for that end. Like, they introduced so many things. I can't just say, oh, all of them are negative. Most of them are actually good for the game. They introduce a lot of things that help with the gameplay, the daily gameplay loop. Some of the things are made for the weekly gameplay loop, but then again, some things need some work, like the PvP. The PvP sucks. They need some work. The weekly rotation needs the weekly loop needs some work. The gacha needs some work. At least the gacha improved. The previous CBT2 gacha was worse. Why is it worse? Do you want to roll for the same character but 3 times? Did you know previously you had 3 different rarities of Razer, 3 different rarities of Nemesis, 3 different rarities of Kralik, and 3 different rarities of Copeland? Would you want to do that? Just roll for them 3 different rarities. Imagine needing to roll 3 different rarities of a favorite doll. Maybe Somi, for example. 3 different rarities. The good thing is, I have 3 different rarities of her. The bad thing is, hey, I have 3 different rarities of her. What the fuck now? Are you missing that many dolls? Are you missing that much budget to design dolls, Commander? Or do you just like these dolls in particular? Yeah, it's basically like PGR. It's just PGR in general. Personally, I'm not a fan of that. So, is it a good thing that they removed it? Who knows? I would like more variety to my units. Yeah, not all of them should be the same. Gold attachments. At this time, you only can get gold attachments by farming PvP. PvP has a certain reward box that gives gold attachments. Do I have it unlocked? There it is. You can only get it here. You can only get it here. Yeah. Imagine only getting 5 gold rarity attachments per month. Woo! Imagine that. But this is the only place where you can get them right now. We don't know whether there's gonna be a code attachment farming map on release. Because if there is, thank God. If there isn't, good luck. I think there will be. There's no way, right? There's no way they'll do something so stupid, right? Wait. There's no way that they will lock gold attachment farming behind level 60, right? There is no way, right? They are this dumb. 60 is the maximum level possible, by the way. Are they gonna really do this? Lock it behind level 60? Unlock number 6 at level 60? If they are doing that, I have nothing to say. I mean, yeah, well, the thing is, MiHoYo does it, but if MiHoYo does it, does GFL2 want to copy him? Should GFL2 copy him? I don't know. Should they do it or should they not do it? Personally, I don't see any benefit of it. What will be there to do after level 60 at launch? I don't know. Nobody's level 60 right now in beta. So, yeah. I mean, the thing is, right, if it helps you, why not? The thing is, it's progression, right? Some people want to start doing progression earlier, and gold attachments are their progression. So if you can give them gold attachments earlier, you'll trigger more people to stay after they reach the mid game. Because level 60 is maximum HQ level, right? Who the hell is gonna stay until then? Most of them have already got up and left before then. I'll tell you the truth. Right? You want something to keep the player base there. You want something to hook them there. Oh, I can get this after at this place. Oh, I can get this attachment at this level range. Oh, so now I can farm this. So I can improve my DPS. So I can clear certain content. Right? But thing is, there is nothing for them to clear, even with the gold attachment right now. What are they gonna do with it? Go to PvP? Don't make me laugh. Are you gonna go do campaign with gold attachments? Oh no. No. You don't need gold attachments to do story content. I'll tell you this straight up. You just need to be a little bit over leveled. You just need to be same level or over leveled when compared to the stories content units. So for example, level 40. For example, level 40 content, right? You just need to be level 42. So you can just outpower them. Steamroll, by the way. You can steamroll at an enemy if you're 2 levels up. Who the fuck needs gold attachments for that? Really? Really? So, there's no point to get gold attachments. But then again, you want gold attachments to keep players. That's the balance the game needs to keep. Apparently, like I said, I just use SR weapons with purple attachments and I'm fine. It's a weird thing. It's a very strange thing. You need to... That's how Genshin kept their players, right? They kept introducing content. They are more and more difficult. Therefore, you need more and more geared up items so you can beat them. Well, once you beat them, what else is there to do? Farm for the next upcoming character? Farm for their... what? Farm for their... what's the fucking thing called? Their equipment? Are you gonna farm for the future equipment? For future characters once you're done with Genshin? No. That's the thing with game design, right? You need to keep your players playing somehow. One, you introduce more difficult content, which, if you want to clear that more difficult content, make it easier for you to clear that content with specific equipment, therefore making them farm the new equipment. That's how every more RPGs retain their player base. You introduce more difficult content with each patch. Then you create equipment that fits that patch, right? That's how FF14 works. Whenever there's new content, they release a new item level gear, or rather they release new gear to fit that content. So people need to farm their equipment or craft that equipment. Then they can tackle that more difficult content which gives them better equipment for them to clear their more difficult content faster. That's the basic gameplay cycle for an MMORPG. But it should be the average gameplay cycle for games as well, for Gacha games as well. If you don't give them other content, they're just gonna get up and leave. That's how GFL 1 stayed for so long. That's how it stayed for so long, because every content has more difficult stuff for you to tackle, right? When you compare Arctic Warfare's ranking map with what we have right now in maybe Fixed Point, for example, the difficulty spike is huge, and you need different units and different unit combinations to defeat certain compositions, right? Anyway, I'm ranting so much. Okay. So, I don't know. Do you guys agree with this or disagree with this? I don't know. It's up to you. It's just my opinion after all. Who cares about my opinion? Nobody cares, right? No one cares. Well, like I said, did I have fun? For the first week I did. It felt like dread for the second week. So yeah, play game for entertainment. I agree. Most Gacha players are casuals. I do agree. But for someone, right, that was on the competitive side of GFL 1, right, it's just a little bit, how do I say this? Maybe I can't play games. Maybe I can't play games at a non-competitive level anymore, which is strange, isn't it? But then again, right? I do play other games at a non-competitive level, so it's like, I'm competitive, but then again, I don't want to be competitive. Why even have this conversation when the game isn't out yet? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, really. Maybe you should wait for the game to be out yet before we talk about this. See, Cyber Esports, man. Yes. Nah, not really. I don't play any competitive games nowadays. Just feel too old for it. Anyway, like what Nora said, the current state of CBT does not bode well for me. That's why we're having this conversation. I also wonder what they're gonna release as endgame content in this game. Currently, there's nothing, so hey, we'll see. Let's wait for 2 months and we'll find out. Nah. Yeah, I'm most likely just overreacting, as usual. See? That's why I said, don't mind about my opinion. I'm just a random guy on the internet with a stormy VTuber model for some reason. Don't mind. But yeah, this should be the last closed beta because they are preparing for a release already. I mean, they already have a release date on the iOS side of things, which is the 26th of October. You believe in me because you gave me 20,000 bucks. Yeah, of course. I would believe you too because you gave me 20,000 bucks. No, you gave me 40,000 bucks, didn't you? Oh well. No. I think, let me explain, right? Because the last closed beta, closed beta 2 and closed beta 3 had a time difference of about, 2 years? I had a very high expectation coming into this closed beta. I expected everything to be done from early game to mid game to late game. If there's PvP, I expected PvP to be super polished, ready for LAN. ready for launch, you know? I expected balancing to be done well. I expected the gacha to be done well. And then what do I get? What do I get in return? Gameplay that's not very balanced very well. Farming which is ass. Dailies which are very frustrating at times, especially the Tarkov daily mode. And a gacha with 0.6% SSR with min pulls every 10 pulls. Let's just say my expectation was not met. Not at all. I had very high expectations, but hey, it is what it is. Was it been 2 years or 1 year? I don't remember between Ghost Beta 1 and 2. I don't remember. But it's alright. Let's see what they can do, alright? I'll only judge the state of the game when EN releases. Because usually what happens with Chinese games, right? When it's released for the in China, is actually them testing the game for the rest of the world, right? So what happens in the first 3 months of release in the Chinese side is actually beta number 4. They are testing everything on the Chinese side before they release it to the general public. That's for to the rest of the world, right? So I'll only judge the state of the game of GFL2 when they release it to EN. I think that's fair enough, isn't it? That's what I did with NeuroCloud as well. I didn't judge it right away when CN had all their problems in NeuroCloud. NeuroCloud had a bad start, by the way. The start of NeuroCloud in CN was not pretty. And look at them now. Look at how well managed-ish NeuroCloud is. Minus the dartboard. Minus the dartboard events, minus all the shenanigans that happened at the start for EN, it's still managed pretty well. Props where I need to give them credit where it's due, you know? Alright, enough ranting, I'm done. I'm gonna go take a break. But anyway, if you guys need to, if you guys have any feedback for GFL2, any of them as well, you guys can join a GFL2 server, leave a feedback and game feedback. I hope someone will read it. I hope someone in Mica will read it. Anyway, the Discord server invite link for GFL2 is very simple. It's just discord.gg/GFL2. So if you guys want to join the GFL2 server, just check out what's happening before the release in CN, and maybe when CN is released, you want to see what's happening on that side until EN is released. You can join it if you want. It's a relatively small server, like 9,000 people. So that's one thing. Second thing is, yeah, that's all for GFL2. I'm not gonna do it anymore until the release day itself. Most likely, it's gonna be on the 26th of October. I've already reserved my annual leave for the 26th and 27th. 26th being a Thursday on my side, so it will be Wednesday in the States. So I'm going to be assuming that GFL2 will be released in the afternoon in China. So what it will be in the evening for the States, and in the early and in the morning for Europe. So I'm gonna see what's the timing for the release and everything, and if possible, I will stream it when they release it. So I'm expecting around 2 p.m. Chinese time. So that would be around the 6 a.m. in the UK, 6 a.m. in the UK, and 10 p.m. in Pacific Standard Time. That'll be 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm assuming it'll be around that timing. I don't know how Mica looks. If I'm right, great. If I'm wrong, stay tuned. I'll be streaming the release of GeForce 2, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and maybe day 5. We'll see how things go. After that, I'm just gonna go silent again. Because we've seen how GeForce 2 released, right? Then we're gonna wait for EN. Then we'll see how it does, right? Yeah, UTC +8. That's the Chinese time zone. Alright, I'm done. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for accompanying me for all 7 streams. I know some of you have. Thank you very much for being here. And no, Nikki, I'm not gonna step on you. Get out of here. Alright, we're done. Thank you, thank you. So, like I said, the next stream is gonna most likely be when GeForce 2 launches in 2 months' time. I'll see you guys then. Meanwhile, I'm gonna look at some crazy lady from Hololive that likes bugs. Or the 2 dogs. Or the stupid Moe statue. I don't know. The EN Gen 3 looks promising. I'm just gonna keep watching them for now. Alright, ciao ciao, bye bye, see you then.